Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to my channel. And guess what? It's the 25th of the month again. So we are doing Christmas in July. And I will be scrapbooking a picture of my daughter-in-law there. It's from way back in 2012. And it is nighttime and it is for a parade. And I'm showing the things I fussy cut or die cut. And you had from leftover from Christmas. And then I've got the 6x6 pad, which is little lumberjack from Echo Park. And then the plaid that I'm using in the background, the bigger piece, that is from the paper, the cardstock kind of stuff that goes with it that you buy extra. And it is called plaid. That's what it's called. And I wanted my original thought when I cut it, because I did have to cut a little bit off of it. Was a scrap, and I had to cut a little bit off of it to get it to fit the way I wanted it to, was that she's in the dark. There's plenty of lights, but you can tell that it's nighttime. And I thought, well, I'll keep it kind of neutral in the background. I'm going to change my mind so many times, it's unreal. So there will not be, plain in the background. I put white around her photo since I do have white on the outside, and then I put some wood grain. And the reason I did that was because I decided to cut some banners. At first I thought I'd go horizontally across there and come out from underneath the photo that way, but I'm going to end up doing it vertically. I pulled out my Fiskars punch. I'm not sure what that one's called, but it reminds me of ornaments. It's what it reminds me of. And you will see me moving them around that piece of paper, trying to decide what I want to do with them. And I will get to looking at it and think those little tiny holes on it would look cute with some red behind there. So I will put some red behind the tiny holes, not the bigger ones. And I did think about putting one on the top left, one on the bottom right. I thought about putting it all the way across the bottom. I thought of several things. But in the end, both of those are going to be on the right-hand side, top and bottom. And then my banners are going to be vertical. So, yeah, I finally made up my mind. It took me a while, but I got there. And that paper there, the plaid, that's called the plaid, is, I think, a Cartabella texture. I think I remember it being Cartabella. And oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I like plaid anyway. I like plaid shirts. Well, some I don't care for. I'm picky over the ones I like. But yeah, I have one that I absolutely love. It's pink and gray plaid. And if they had that, I would be buying it for a scrapbook page. But yeah, I'm going to put the banners up and down. And my first thought was I'll cut two and use front and back. You will see I do not use front and back. I'm just going to use, I guess, the front side. I'm guessing that's what I ended up using. The back, no, I guess it would be the back side on most of it, because the front side, the A side's more decorative. I think I used mostly the B side, I guess. But it was with the reds showing most of them. I have one of the black plaid in there, but the rest, the reds are showing in. And I like that red since it is Christmas. And she does have an elf hat on with a red sweater. So you can tell it's not very cold, even though it is Christmas, because she does not have a coat on. Some of our Christmas are warmer than others. And I cut the banners in half so that they would be longer, because I wanted them to go out past the plaid paper and take up more area that way. And like I said, I'm just kind of guessing as I go and deciding what I want to do with it. It took me a while to do this layout, longer than I would have thought, considering how much is on here, and nothing was intricate or hard to do. And I put that last black plaid on there and noticed I still had one laying over to the side. Well, it's got to go on the layout. And if you look to the left over there, there's still one more. I didn't see it, but I did see it when I was doing the video editing. And so then I'm happy since I got the last one on there, so I thought. And yeah, I like those colors. I'm glad I went ahead and went that way. I just kind of did it automatically, I think. I picked up the ones I liked and put them on there. And oh, I'm putting that banner on there, and I got to thinking, I need something else. So I'm going to frame that in black just so that it'll be an edge on there and another layer. Of course, nobody knows I gutted it, but except you all. You all can see that I gutted it. And I'm going to go ahead and add my border, scallop border thing to it. And I think it looks a whole lot better with that black behind it. I'm a lot happier with it, at least, anyhow. And I thought, oh, that is so cute. But yeah, I considered using cream for the background because some of the things in this collection is cream, and I will be putting, well, maybe not collection, in my bags because I will be putting a Cartabella package on the layout, and it's kind of cream colored. But I went ahead and went with the white because I looked over at the papers and I thought, well, mostly it's going to be white, so I will go ahead and go with that. I'm pulling one chipboard out that says Merry Christmas, and I think I'll end up pulling one more out after that. But I thought I'd make the title nice and simple, and it's so pretty. I mean, it's done in a quirky cursive handwriting, and I wrote birthday cards to the girls the other day, and then I remember my grandson saying that they didn't teach cursive in school anymore, and I thought, well, I don't know which grandkids know it and which grandkids don't, but I'm going to continue writing it, and they'll just have to learn. They'll just have to sit there and decipher. This ephemera that I'm going through, I thought I picked up the ephemera for Cozy Christmas, I think it was. Instead, I think it's a winter one because there really isn't any Christmas in there, but there's like coffee and cocoa and stuff like that, and warm and cozy, all kinds of stuff along those lines. So I will find stuff to use. And besides, I'm going to use those cute little gingerbread that I had made ahead. And that's from a Quick Cuts die, and it has several things on it. And it's a strip. Well, four. It's got four things on there. And it has the little heart too, I think. Unless I punched that out with my punch. I don't remember. It was from Christmas. Well, December. It is from December is when I done it. But I did. Oh, I know what it was. It was a punch, and it was a piece of paper from the Cozy Christmas, I think, that had craft and white on the back. I think that's what it was. But I'm going to use a heart in each cluster and a gingerbread. And I'm going to change the one out at the top because I had one in there with his feet cut off. And I thought, if you're not going to see him anyway, I'm going to switch them out and put the one with no feet on the top one since I wasn't going to see him anyway. But if you look to the right in the picture, right behind Erin, on her right hand side, you will see the float that my grandson is on. She will be on it, but she is not on it when the photo's taken. But I did scrap at Christmas in December the one of him on the float. And I am trying to put all these little things there. I put my coffee cup, which is so big compared to my gingerbread man. But then, he is a cookie, so yeah, it'll work. And a heart behind it, and one of the packages that I fussy cut out. I did the whole paper, well, two whole papers, one that was Cartabella and one that was Echo Park. And then I had those buttons there, and they're Chamel. They're not Echo Park. But I wanted to use them on here because I had like a couple of packages. I couldn't resist getting them. They are just so cute. And I had more, but I have used some. But I had a couple packages left, and I thought, I really need to go ahead and get them on the layout and enjoy them as I look through my albums. And here's why I decided I needed something besides what was in that bowl that wasn't very Christmassy to put on my layout. And so this says sending warm and cozy wishes this holiday season. Pretty much everything on that chipboard reminded me of something that would go on a card, but I'm going to use them on layouts anyhow. And I got it in the warehouse box. So yeah, I got two exactly alike. So they will last me a while. And I don't think I have much less to do with much more to do with my cluster. I put a piece of pines down there that was already cut out, and that is a diamond dyes, fine pine dye, and I got it over underneath the tree. So I wanted underneath the tree, underneath the Merry Christmas, so it looked like it maybe is all nestled in a tree. So I wanted to have it in the other two clusters also. But I'm about done with my layout. I am putting liquid glue underneath my wooden buttons, even though they have that sticky dot there. And one I did, well, that last one I just put on there, I decided I better put some foam tape under there to bring it up a little bit, since I want half on and half off that chipboard. But I stretched my greenery as far as everything else that's left in the greenery is going in the trash, because I stretched it as far as it go, and it's all on the page. Other than, well, there's a snowflake in there, and either the snowflake or the branch had glue on it. I couldn't get them apart. I went ahead and left them. They are going in the trash. But yeah, I'm pretty close to getting done. There's the Merry Christmas, and I'll tuck my little cluster in there, and I will use a larger button on this grouping. And when I went to put it on there, I thought, where am I going to put it? I got my little cluster done. And where am I going to put it? Well, it's going to get over at the bottom right-hand side of the photo instead. It's not actually going to be up there with the cluster, but I like where I ended up putting it, since it is bigger. And then comes a sequence. Yeah, I got, those are Spiegel Mom scraps, and I'm trying to think of the name of them. Marion Bright, maybe? I, I can't remember. But it's Spiegel Mom scraps, and it is long since been retired. But I thought it'd go good with the layout, and it kind of just fits right in. I mean, it don't show up really bright, but if you're looking at the layout and you're looking at a cluster, you can see them. And yeah, I really like how they went with it. And then, of course, some Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold. And that's it. That's my layout. And if you look down there below, you'll see the links to the other gals that are doing Christmas in July. And there will be a few. And see what they did. Oh, and I got some gold on the photo. I didn't try to wipe it off or anything. I just left it. Since it wasn't on her face, I was fine with it. I forgot to cover it up. I bet y'all were sitting there at home saying, oh, cover your photo up, cover your photo up. And I didn't hear you. Yeah. But yeah, they got gold on it, and I just thought, I'm going to let it dry and let it go. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so much. But look at those banners. Aren't they cute? And see, that moose looks like reindeer. I mean, and they do have a little lumberjack Christmas thing, and that's what I got, was the chipboard in the um, warehouse box. But some of this stuff is just the little lumberjack. But I hope you all have a happy, scruffy week. Take care and stay safe. Bye.